Hey gamers, it's currently the 6th of February and I'm starting to edit together the best of 2023 video. I just want to say thank you so much for watching me during all of this time. I have absolutely no idea where we're going to be at the end of this year, so I'll come back at the end and I'll film that when I'm done with the video and gonna release it. So I hope you enjoy the collection of all of the videos and shorts that I've made this year. Yeah, companion cube.
I think that one was about to say, I love you. They are sentient.
Jack Harlow, I'm a pretty big rap fan, but man, that guy makes some of the most mid music I've ever heard. He just sounds like a white version of when Drake phones it in. What show has never had a bad season? Black Books. F off. Black Book fans, they are stans for that show. Oh, hello, did you decide to join in? You're gonna be used as a prop in my apology video when I have to make one, aren't you? I just don't know how to make this video, do I? Move around. Get as many as you can. Oh, I actually didn't see that coming. In this world, it's kill or be killed. What the fuck? This place used to get a lot of business, but our main customer disappeared one day. Yep, it's, there goes Toriel. Yep. That's her. Oh, I just got it because her name's Toriel and it sounds like tutorial. I just got that. Young Sheldon is painfully bad. Yeah, but is that popular or is that just on TV? Those shirts that say, I oil my AR-15 with liberal tears. That's sick. Stuart Little? A tier. Like Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2, except you're a rat. Speaking of Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2, Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2 you could get in cereal boxes. All I can think of when I think of Crazy Taxi is Simpsons Road Rage, because I assume that that was just a straight rip of Crazy Taxi, but better because yellow people. Because the Simpson characters, because they're the Simpsons. Better because they're the... If you saw Joe Biden on the street, what would you say to him? He fucked hard, get out of the street!
I can modify these towers to track more than just crimes.
I can use it to track people, and we can introduce a social credit score into New York City. And if people do crime, they'll lose score. But if they do thing I like paying their mortgage and reporting their neighbors, they'll get score. Yes, Spider-Man's utopia.
Oh, poor Spider. I know I disappointed you when I couldn't go straight.
I think if Spider-Man's upset about you not going straight, then Spider-Man has a problem, because there ain't nothing wrong with that.
She's branching out.
Tell me that that is not the most chivalrous thing that you've ever heard, and isn't way better than, yeah, we used to whip our horses with our right hand, so to make sure that we weren't whipping each other in the face, we moved our horses over to the right. That's all well and good for the riders, but what about the regular pedestrians on the footpath? Fuck them! They should have thought about that before they decided to be poor enough to not afford a horse. Hey dude, gay cold. It's for you. Look at this. You see how the laser's gone through the water? That's pretty cool, isn't it? It's pretty sick. I thought it was pretty cool too. That's how the internet works. Me talking to you is this laser that's being shot through the water. How cool is that? It's pretty cool. I just want to keep watching it. I don't want to stop. I could watch this all day. It's really cool. There's probably at least 5 boats that are out at the moment that are repairing these cables as we speak. That's right. As we speak. I can hear you. Don't turn around. I love to think that half of the people watching this just then were like, no, I don't need to turn around. There's nobody behind me. And the other half are just on a loop now saying, I don't need to look, there's nothing behind me. I don't need to look, there's nothing behind me.
Look at this little motherfucker. Steal our jobs, but you can't even stand up.
Bro, you pushed him over.
Not the life you dreamed of, eh?
She's 8. When it was like the Marvel Cinematic Universe, like the DC Comics, I get that. You know, that's pretty broad, and most people who kind of play casual games would be aware of that stuff. Who plays Destiny 2?
Give it time. You didn't like me much at first either.
Ha 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 ha. Ha, funny games.
Morning.
Last night was incredible.
So, how was your time in the desert?
Unforgettable.
You're a Jedi. I know what you're capable of. And what you are not.
On the comms. Now.
Oh shit. Okay, that's kind of hard. So when your big graphics card is sending all of its power to your small CPU, it can't handle it, and eventually your CPU won't be able to process the power from your graphics card correctly. And that's what bottlenecking is. What are your immediate thoughts when you hear a guy refer to himself as an alpha male? My girlfriend has bruises she lies about. When I used to say I was Spider-Man, my mum would say, go be Spider-Man outside. So my first thought is go be an alpha male outside.
David Obademi.
Spider-Man.
You are so funny. That's just how he talks, man. I'm not making fun of the guy. That's just how he talks.
Thank you, Spider-Man. For everything. I don't.
Just the way, just like, I hope this is motion caps, because just the way the arms came out then is like, I don't need to do a demonstration for gravity, do I? Are you happy? How do, like, current day Nazis justify it to themselves? Are they actually like, yeah, we should, 6 million wasn't enough. Do they actually, like, do they actually think that? Like, what? I feel pretty confident in my abilities to one-man army this. Can you imagine that? Can you imagine some guy in the middle of World War II, he's like, I reckon I could just walk in. I reckon I could just take the Reichstag myself. Yeah, we started all the way down there. We've done a bit of hiking today, Alan. You should feel good about yourself. You're definitely getting your steps in. If there's one thing to take away from this horrible situation, it's that you're getting your steps in. So what if your bitch wife is being kidnapped? Who cares? I can imagine that this is exactly what they're like in their own head. I can finally rest. The city is safe. I, my trusted team, have brought this madman to justice. What is the dumbest thing you have pretended to be interested in because you wanted to date somebody? I lied and said I had experience in journalism when I'd actually only taken one class in college. Our first date, he took me to report on a local clash between police and citizens, and I got tear-gassed and robbed. What's the best example of it takes 20 years to build a reputation and 5 minutes to ruin it? There's a professor of chemical engineering in my uni. He's internationally acclaimed, has a very successful lab. A few weeks ago, he was caught fucking his dog outside the restrooms of a state park. And they link an article, let's go.
I have sworn I was back at the park playing pickup with you and your dad.
The hell is pickup? Playing pickup in the park. How do you play the game pickup? Oh, it's basketball. Damn, there's a lot of rules. You gotta respect the peaceful transition of power.
You're welcome.
Why does he know that? I don't know a single sign. Oh, actually, no, that's a lie. I know bullshit. That's the only sign I know how to do, because one night I was out at a bar and I met a girl there who knew sign language, and so immediately, because I'm drunk, I'm like, what's the funniest one you know? What a fucking idiot, right? Okay, let me clarify that. She wasn't deaf, so... Like, I didn't walk up to a deaf person and go, what's a funny word? Like, you know, I didn't walk up to, like, a Spanish person who was like, oh, you're Spanish? Say a swear word in Spanish.
Miles?
I'm digging into the chips for this one. This is gonna be a lot of talking real quick. Alright, I was wrong.
My family's dead.
Damn, that would be so weird if your entire family is dead.
I need help.
Sometimes I don't think about how I phrase things. That would be so weird if your family died. I'm just gonna, like... Have you ever had a couple drinks? Full disclosure, I haven't had... Note to self, do not buy Coles paper towel. Add half a cup of Parmesan over the breadcrumbs. 1 tablespoon of garlic powder and a pinch of salt and pepper. The fuck is a Parmesan? Oh, Parmesan! You like my pretty scissors? Wait, the tomato's spitting. Hey bro, tune into CNN. Tomato's spitting right now. You hear that? That's what good pussy sounds like. Yahoo! Who the fuck wrote these instructions? My current step is check on tomatoes and break down. So let me break that down. I just did a shot and then was like, hey, the next step is to do this. Yes, that's another shot. I guess that's a step done. Everyone let a dog put 1 in the chat. I fucking love dogs. Well, I love your mom so much. Haha. Cause she a bitch. Oh, you hear that? So good put. And then, like they tell you at Macca's, clean as you go. We're gonna clean up this fucking bottle of beer and get another one, eh? Where's all the cigarettes? Why are none of them smoking? You're telling me we're in World War II and no one's using their ration of cigarettes? I reckon that's how they get people back into enlisting. If they start rationing vapes and cigarettes, I reckon that's how you get people back into war. Fuck off all that like, oh, moral bad, oh, morals, nah, give me a pack of cigarettes and I'm there. I'm shooting whoever you want. Dear Reddit, what's the worst thing you have said during a breakup? Her. Is it someone else? Me. No, it's just you.
They knew we'd be here. In here. Monarch could be expecting that. You have to, Jack.
His eyes are just open. I'd be coming home to her every night. Just saying. Just throwing that out there. Every night of the week coming home. And you know what? Just on the weekend, I'm coming home twice. That could be me. But I come home every night.
Sophia, you shouldn't worry so much.
The bad look on you, babe. Don't fucking worry about it.
Hey, so go ahead. Go ahead and kill me. It's not gonna make a fucking difference. But if you kill Joyce, then we have...
Do you reckon the people who wrote the story expected that reaction from people playing? I mean, it could just be me, but like, it seems pretty funny to me.
No, this isn't me. I'm not me. I can't.
What?
Why can't I feel you?
Dude, she took her normal pills. That's what happened. Humans have been in the general area of Rome for the last 14,000 years. That is so long ago that if your relatives was one of the first people who lived in Rome, they'd be dead. Alright. Friday night. Time to get a bag and hit the pub, I reckon. Fuck, I love my 40s. This is such a male experience to want to be able to just be on a rooftop. If there are any women watching that have a male friend, just a male friend, boyfriend, anything like that, ask them how often they think about going onto a rooftop. Because it's at least once a month, I reckon. You know what? I'll say it, 60%. 60% of guys would be on a rooftop and then look at a gap between another roof and be like, I can make that. And then from there, 30% would follow through. They just don't want guys to be dudes. And that's a problem. And that's why I'm starting a new group called Hustlers University, where you pay me money and I will tell you why you're sad. But you're not sad. You're sad because you don't make enough money.
Yes, and not this mockery Mitch the Dean parades before us.
This guy's just actually like a major supporter of the police. No, but like, why was she stealing? Like, let's think about that for a minute. I mean, if she wasn't stealing, this wouldn't have happened. You know, I think maybe partial blame can kind of be put somewhere else. You know, like it's not all Templars, okay? Like some of them are bad apples. Yeah, I agree. Like, you know, you shouldn't give all of them guns. Come on. I think that implies that they've been like, he's seen me a few times. He's like, oh, this kid. Look at this. He's gonna climb up this wall. What did I tell you?
Robert had kept a journal. Filled its pages with revelations.
When they say it in that sense, is that like actual just, like he just sat down and thought for a while and just wrote what he said? That seems like how you would go insane. It's just being like, and you know what? I think they do control the media. If you have ever been to a JB Hi-Fi, then you would understand my surprise, because there are two walls inside of every JB. One is the quirky alt girl with a septum piercing who you just assume lives inside of the store because you have never seen a more beautiful woman in your suburb before. And the other is the nerdy dude from uni that listened to North Lane before they were cool.
I'm fine. We both are, but the foundation...
I don't care about that.
Aww. See, he's so nice. He's so nice to his kids sometimes. And that's all you need, is to be nice to a child on occasion.
See what you can say.
We have to find the source of his pain, and I can't promise what we'll find.
He's just super racist, and he hates that the only other Spider-Man is a black kid.
Oh dear, I am a tourist, and it appears that I'm lost in the woods. You've only had a tour guide, also. It's bear season. Oh no, a bear. Help.
They believe because deep down, they want to be told what to think. We're different. Rebels!
And that's why they didn't get COVID fast. Oh, it was Slaughter to Prevail. Okay, Slaughter to Prevail is a Russian metal band, by the way. They just have a song called 1980.
Roger that, John. They'll fight to get him back.
We're counting on it.
That's so psychopathic, by the way. I know it's a cool line, but that is so psychopathic to be like, they'll fight to get him back. Meaning that, like, there's gonna be a whole heap of people coming, they'll try and kill us to get Makarov back, right? And he's just like, yeah, good, I can't wait to kill a whole heap of people. What a fucking insane thing to say.
Nolan got quiet, but his radio and phone speak volumes.
1984.
Siberia.
Enough said.
A single shit show that you are not a part of.
I know Makarov's next target.
What is it?
You didn't even know you were the fucking target.
Damn, this is the best part of this campaign so far, is like these 2 minutes worth of dialogue. That George Washington's teeth were made out of wood. No, it's so much worse. The hell were they made out of? Would have been made of teeth extracted from enslaved people. What is one experience you think every single human should have? Fucking someone who is way out of your league. Boosts your ego and self-confidence into the stratosphere and makes you realize you're capable of anything. Realistically, no one can imagine what the first contact could ever look like. Maybe it'll be like Paul and they'll want to smoke weed with us or whatever happened in that movie. Or it could be like E.T. and we just want to fucking kill the thing because it's different. Imagine the KKK's reaction to seeing an alien. They can't comprehend like a slight change in melanin in somebody. Imagine just this little guy comes out, like the classic like 4-foot alien, like wide-eyed, just walks out and they're like, sup? And they go, holy shit, we don't even have a slur to describe this guy. Who the hell is Gay Ming?
Just 6 of you against 1 woman?
There's 3 of them. Does he have a concussion? Is he seeing double? Imagine Spider-Man selling vapes. You know you want to hit. What do you reckon web fluid tastes like? Like, surely, like, I'm just assuming it's just like silly string. He's hitting that string, bro. I think an actual valid criticism of this movie is how they severely tarnished Kang's threat level. The last thing featuring him was Loki Season 1, which set up Kang the Conqueror as an extremely formidable foe. Someone who went planet to planet, destroying worlds, genociding its people, and moving on with no one to stand in his way. Someone who was only able to be contained by the combined forces of every single variant of himself. It took an infinite number of the most powerful being currently known in the universe to stand a chance against this one version of him. All for him to be beaten in a fistfight by a regular guy off of the street. When are we going to agree that Keanu Reeves does not act in these movies? The movie starts with this massive build-up as Lawrence Fishburne's character makes this big deal about how the world needs John Wick to come out of retirement or hiding or whatever he's doing in this cave. And after 2 minutes of build-up, John gets asked if he's ready to fight, and all he has to say back is, yeah. As if he's confused by the question. I had forgotten that the Little Mermaid movie is supposed to be a musical. You know what? This is surprising. In all honesty, I think that goes there. I think that's a C movie. Get it? It's a C movie. Okay, that's definitely staying there. It's a C movie, get it? Oh, that means Way of Water should be in C. That's not being in fucking C. That's going to C. At the end of this movie, they force in a G.I. Joe warehouse to be like, well, this is going well, guys. What about if we could have a new movie of a franchise no one cares about? How about you shut the fuck up? You had 2 G.I. Joe movies, one of them with The Rock of all people. They both barely made their money back if you take marketing into consideration, and then you had a 3rd movie come out in 2021, which on a budget of anywhere between 88 to 110 million, this movie made $40 million when it was released. Is it not obvious that people don't want these movies? How about, instead of trying to work out this connected universe, you just make one good movie first? Have you ever wondered how Willy Wonka got his chocolate factory? Do you think it was by selling chocolates and making enough money to be able to buy a factory and then mass produce them? Idiot, you stupid fucking dumb baby person. He had to kill his competition first. Sounds like a Family Guy bit, but unironically, this movie does end with Wonka more than likely killing the CEOs of the top 3 chocolate shops in the world. I was gonna say I feel bad for something in F, but I don't. And that is the best of 2023 done. This has been my first full year of doing YouTube. I started in 2022, and that was in September. but this is my first full year through. A lot's changed. I noticed as I was editing this, the camera quality is a lot better now. The background is a lot better now as well. Things change. And also, I'm one of these YouTubers now with the, you know, the mic arm stand. You can't see it, and I'm not gonna... It took me a long time to get this camera angle right, okay? I had to, you know, make the first unveiling of the background look like something. No, it's been a very good year. There were a lot of goals that I had this year, some of them that I did meet, some of them that I didn't meet, but there are definitely some that I'm ready to go forward with for next year. I know a lot more now what content I like to make, what content I don't so much like to make. And I feel like I learned a lot, and I feel like along the way, I have also been able to grow a community that is very supportive and is very receptive to videos that I make, and I really do appreciate that. So if you've been watching at any point during this year, I can't thank you enough. It's been very, very cool to see a lot of the older people just still coming in, still watching all the videos, and some new names pop up as we go. So I really do appreciate that. I hope everyone had a good 2023. 2024, I'm trying to think if there's any changes coming. Basically everything the same. This background is going to be the only different. I don't know if this is where I'm going to be recording commentary videos yet. We'll see. More than likely, it might just be like a change of camera angle. But also, more than likely, this is going to be the camera angle for when we do streams. I'm going to start streaming. I put it up into a poll on the YouTube channel, and the games that are going to be released are now going to be streamed, which you might have already seen. If not, yeah, when this video goes live, I'll be doing a stream that day. And yeah, we're gonna play through some games like that, and probably just do some other streams as well. Just some little stuff. This year I wanna engage more with the community that I have, and I think that that's gonna be a really cool way to do it. So if you want to stick around and see that, then you can subscribe, hit like on this video, and I don't say it enough, join the Discord. That way you'll always be updated when I'm doing new things like streaming, when there's new videos that are coming out, when I just have random questions, and eventually I would like to, getting a bit ahead of myself, I would like to do some community-based content at some point. So the best way to be ready for that and be a part of that, if you'd like to be a part of that, is to join the Discord. So it would be great to see some new faces in there. Yeah, I really hope you've enjoyed my content this year. And if this is your first video, or even if you've been watching that whole time, I really hope you choose to stick around for it and see what the new year brings. I'm really excited to see what happens. So thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the new year. Have a good one.